Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I thank the gentleman from Ohio. I would just ask my colleagues, how many more times do we need to see it? The abuse of power by the Department of Justice. I'm sure, just like I do, you travel your district, you talk to people that agree with you, some don't agree with you. You know what not one person has said to me, agree or disagree. Not one person has said to me, you know what we need, Perry? We need more money for the Department of Justice. Not one. I don't know why that is, but maybe it's because of the abuse of power. Now, I appreciate my colleagues that want to do something with big tech. I sure want to do something too. And you know what? In about 3 months, the folks that are destroying this country are not going to be in charge around here, and then we can do something meaningful. We don't have to take the bad to get a couple good things. We can just do the good things and leave the bad things out in 3 more months. And we do a lot of things in good faith around here, Mr. Speaker. We do a lot of things in good faith. We're tired of having those things abused. And people say, well, what are you talking about, Perry? Well, I'll give you an example. President Biden used the HEROES Act. The HEROES Act. The HEROES Act made after 9/11 to support people that were called to duty to go and get their education, but they were called to duty. He used that to forgive the loans of all these people that incurred this student debt. It's an abuse. First of all, it's not forgiveness. It's Marxism, right? Because you're not forgiven. You're paying. You're paying for it. It's not forgiveness. How many more times do we need to see it? In good faith. In good faith. In 3 months, Mr. Speaker, under new management here, and we can get a great bill instead of some mediocre thing where we got to accept something terrible. $280 million a year, $1.5 billion more for the abuse of power, right? 24 agents raid a guy's home, a pastor, 7 o'clock in the morning in Bucks County. Oh, yeah, DOJ needs more money for that, right? You know what they could have done? They could have saved a lot of money. Pick up the phone, call the magistrate. The magistrate could have called the pastor and said, you know what, the federal government's going to charge you. Show up down here at the office. We need to charge you. And I bet you would have showed up. This guy's not a criminal. More money for that? No way, Mr. President. I urge a no vote. I yield.